Good morning, everybody. My name is Peter Budaj, and I am a player for Los Angeles Kings. And I'm just excited to be here, and looking forward to give you some information about me and about my hockey life and my faith. I started playing when I was 5 years old. First time I went on the skates, I was 4. I asked my dad when I was watching the game it was Canada versus Russia, and I told him that I would like to be a goalie and play in Canada. And obviously, he was like, "Oh, this is a kid's dream," but I guess I was annoying enough that he had to put me on the skates, and then he was there with me the whole time. He was sacrificing a lot with my mom, everything, the time, the money, and everything else to put me on the skates. So since then, I always want to be a goalie, and I want to play up front. So I always wanted to play in NHL, and I know people's gonna think that that's kind of not true, but I never really thought about, okay, this is the moment that I can actually make it. I always just wanted to play hard as I can and try to get better and try to get a shot, and I always wanted to just get that chance to show everybody I can do this. And I thought that if I work hard, and obviously you need to be at the right place at the right time many times, and you need to get that blessing and stay healthy, and that's something that God blessed me with, and I was able to work hard, and He blessed my hard work, and I was able to get where I am right now. My parents led me to being Christian, and we read the Word, we went to church, and everything else. But then I think when I was 16 when I came to Canada playing junior hockey, it was far away from my parents, and I think at that moment I think I could have chose to keep reading the Bible, keep praying, have a faith or not. I think it's at that point I was out of my parents' reach, and I always had to do everything on my own. So I'm very thankful that I stayed with the faith and with God, because as you guys are gonna probably know, that my path is kind of it's surreal sometimes to think that to be here right now when I was before 3 years ago. So you guys are gonna come to it. For me, it's the most important thing. I think for me, this life is only temporary. There is only one thing that we as a people know, and that's that one day we're gonna die, and we're not gonna be here anymore. And I think this is. I always say this is just in between phase for me, because I believe that I'm gonna go to heaven, because I believe in Jesus Christ as my Savior, and I just want to be the best person I can be here. Obviously, I've done many mistakes and many stuff that I'm not proud of, but that's why I'm Christian, because I'm not perfect, and that's why I need salvation, because as Jesus said, He didn't come here to save the righteous ones. He came here to save the ones that are not the righteous. So that's why I believe, and I think that's something that's the most important thing for me. Yeah, it has been really amazing road. So it's when I went to St. John's, there was I didn't win one game, and as an athlete, anybody can tell you that's something very hard. And there were many nights that I was frustrated, sad, a lot of cries sometimes too. Even though I'm 30, and I don't really like to admit that, there was a lot of hard times. And you keep praying, you keep asking for help, and you keep asking for to see the way and show you the way, but it seems like it's not. It seems like nobody's listening, but it is. He is listening. He is there with you. He, as he always said, it's. I never promised you an easy way, but I always promised you that I'm going to be there with you. So that kind of kept me going, and it's. Even though I get 0 wins, it was really difficult time. I don't think I would be able to do it without him, and it was many times I was just asking him, I'm like, why is nothing happening? And he answered me a year, 2 years later. So I always say, it's my dad always said, the stuff that happens and you ask for might not happen right away, and might not happen the way that you want to, because our ways are not Lord's ways. So it's always. We always look at it from the human perspective, and we are very short-sighted. As I said, once before, we don't see what's going to happen in the future. We want it now. We want the change now. We are not patient, and it teaches you to have faith in him, and trust him that he's leading you the right way. And I couldn't be more thankful and for his blessings to me and my family. It's pretty amazing. I do. It's on the back of my mask, and it's my favorite. I mean, there's so many great Bible verses, but my favorite one is from Joshua 1:9. Is when Joshua became a leader of Israelites, Israel people when Moses died, and they were supposed to go to the promised land, and he's struggling, he's afraid and everything else, and it says, God is talking to him and says, have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. So that's my favorite Bible quote. Just enjoy and love hockey. I think if you love the sport and you're not doing it for your parents, you're not doing it for the fame, you're not doing it for, being, obviously you want to be an NHL player, you want to be successful, but do it for the right reason. You want to be the best. You just want to play to be the best goalie you can be. So if you have this mindset, you're going to work hard automatically because you want to drive yourself to be better, because there's always somebody better. There's always stuff that you can learn. I'm 34-year-old, and sometimes when I see younger goalie play and he's playing a great game, I sometimes look, he's like, oh, he's using these things, I can maybe use it in my game. You can learn always. There's never, that, okay, I know everything. So just keep learning, keep working hard, keep enjoying it, keep having fun, and don't think too far ahead. Just go out there, have fun in the game, enjoy it, but definitely, once you're gonna love the sport, you're gonna automatically make you work hard, and it's gonna automatically make you enjoy it, because I always say the best feeling for me is when I'm after practice and I'm dead tired sitting in a change room, I'm changing, and I'm gonna say, this is a good day because I gave everything I got out there. And maybe they scored a lot of goals in practice, maybe I didn't have a strong practice, but I gave everything I have, and I just continue to enjoy these and be thankful that I can play, and it's very important. It helps me a lot, I always pray to God to be the best father I can be, and it's very difficult sometimes to do that, because you have your own views, you have the society, and you have the life in general, and me and my wife try to really lead our boys the right way. It's never easy because you have a lot of struggles, a lot of battles, a lot of questions that you don't know the answers to. So, just try to pray to God and to show you the right way. And then also in hockey, a lot of people think that being Christians make you kind of soft. Like a lot of people think that I would say that Christian faith is that you're not as driven or motivated, because people are presenting Christians as you always have to be nice and everything else, but to be a Christian, I think it's you need to be motivated on top of everything else. I think you need to, like as Jesus laid a life for his life for us. That's what you want to do for your teammates. You want to, be there for your teammates. You want to work hard. You want to put your team ahead of you. You don't want to put yourself first. You want to put your team ahead of you, and that's what, Christian faith helped me out a lot. To always try to look. To play for the logo that you have on your chest instead of your name on the back, because that's way more important. Because if you're a part of a team, you try to be there for your teammates on the ice, and also sometimes in personal life, and that's I always said a quiet strength is better than one that keeps yelling against everybody and how strong I am. But the quiet strength is the one that is the most important. I would say it's not your words or or what you say to the media, or what you say in the dressing room. It's your actions and the way you carry yourself. I think the strongest people, the people with a big faith and strong faith, don't have to say too much. You just kind of know. You just kind of feel, even though that if you don't know if he's Christian, you just kind of feel that there's something really different about that guy in a good way. So that's why, I always pray to God to give me the strength not to say too much, not to be too loud, but say the right thing at the right time, and and just tried my action in my life to lead by example, even though there's many times I fail against everybody else. But that's why I have him, and I'm very thankful for him.